Hello, this is the 102nd issue of Catch of the Day, available on the Branch Talk YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue with a reading from the book written by Doug Mitchell and Steve Penners, entitled The Return of the Shekinah, The Seven Thunders. Starting near the top of page 30. But a closer examination of the contents of the vision, in the light of already revealed truths in the Bible, will show that many of the events portrayed in the second vision cannot be literal, neither before nor after the millennium, and are therefore symbolical. Furthermore, we will see that every representation in the vision represents the fulfillment of different Bible prophecies which were intended to be understood by the church in the last days. So then, by the grace of God, let us behold the revelation of the seven thunders, a vision of the new earth. With Jesus at our head, we all descended from the city down to this earth, on a great and mighty mountain, which could not bear Jesus up, and it parted asunder, and there was a mighty plain. Then we looked up and saw the great city, with 12 foundations, and 12 gates, 3 on each side, and an angel at each gate. We all cried out, "The city, the great city, it's coming! It's coming down from God out of heaven." And it came and settled on the place where we stood. Then we began to look at the glorious things outside of the city. There I saw most glorious houses that had the appearance of silver, supported by 4 pillars set with pearls, most glorious to behold, which were to be inhabited by the saints. And in them was a golden shelf. I saw many of the saints go into the houses, take off their glittering crowns, and lay them on the shelf, then go out into the field by the houses to do something with the earth, not as we have to do with the earth here. No. A glorious light shone all about their heads, and they were continually shouting and offering praises to God. And I saw another field full of all kinds of flowers, and as I plucked them, I cried out, "They will never fade." Next, I saw a field of tall grass, most glorious to behold. It was living green, and had the reflection of silver and gold, as it waved proudly to the glory of King Jesus. Then we entered a field full of all kinds of beasts, the lion, the lamb, the leopard, and the wolf, all together in perfect union. We passed through the midst of them, and they followed on peaceably after. Then we entered a wood, not like the dark woods we have here, no, but light and all over glorious. The branches of the trees waved to and fro, and we all cried out, "We will dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods." We passed through the woods, for we were on our way to Mount Zion. As we were traveling along, we met a company who were also gazing at the glories of the place. I noticed red as a border on their garments. Their crowns were brilliant. Their robes were pure white. As we greeted them, I asked Jesus who they were. He said they were martyrs that had been slain for him. With them was an innumerable company of little ones. They had a hem on their garments also, a hem of red. Mount Zion was just before us, and on the mount sat a glorious temple, and about it were 7 other mountains, on which grew roses and lilies. And I saw the little ones climb, or if they chose, use their little wings and fly to the top of the mountains and pluck the never-fading flowers. There were all kinds of trees around the temple to beautify the place: the box, the pine, the fir, the oil, the myrtle, the pomegranate, and the fig tree bowed down with the weight of its timely figs, that made the place look all over glorious. And as we were about to enter the holy temple, Jesus raised his lovely voice and said, "Only the 144,000 enter this place." And we shouted, "Alleluia!" Page 31. Check that out.